Good morning. Welcome back to Just a Minute. Please know that I'm going to take more than a minute today because our reference verses are just fully loaded, and I think I'm just going to need more time to pass the message across. Our reference verses are in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 13, verses 1 through 32. When Jeroboam became king over Israel, out of fear that people would turn against him and return back to Jerusalem, he decided to build altars and idols for the people of Israel to worship. This went on for years, and one day, God sent a man of God to go deliver a message to Jeroboam where he was worshiping at the shrine. God gave the man of God specific instructions that he was to follow. And after delivering the message, some things transpired between the king and this man of God, and the man of God went on his way. But the thing is that the incident that occurred between the king and this man wasn't just between them alone. There were many witnesses. And some of the witnesses are the children of a certain old prophet in that city. When they went home to basically tell their father about what had occurred, the father went after this man of God. And his purpose was to basically deceive him. This prophet went on his way and met with this man of God and told him that God had changed the instruction. Unfortunately, the man of God, who was probably way younger, believed that as a prophet, God must have spoken to him. So the man of God went back with the prophet, and while he was drinking and eating, the word of God came against the man of God. And the word says, because you did not follow my instruction as I had commanded, you will die. So I've always thought about this. What was the motive behind this old prophet chasing the man of God and deceiving him? Could it be that he was jealous of this man of God because he resided in Bethel, where the atrocities was going on, but God didn't speak to him? Could it be that he just wanted to destroy the man of God just because he was no longer in tune with God? And one thing that I do realize in these verses, and I think the lesson for us to learn, is that God would never go back on his word. If God has spoken to you, and I've given you specific instruction, you just go out and carry out God's plan. Just because somebody is older in faith doesn't mean that God will use them to change his word. You need to be careful about who you listen to, because the thing is that when God gives specific instruction, he expects you to follow. And if he wants to change his command, he will reach out to you himself. Beware of who you listen to.